Hey guys, what's going on? It is V2 Drake here, and welcome to my part 3 of Kino the Toten. We're on round 10 at the minute, and like I said last video, this is where the Bowie knife will start. Not doing a damn thing. I think I knifed this guy right here to show it. No, I do not. I put a couple of bullets in him, which is that's kind of what you want to do, guys. I would advise doing that. But the one thing I wanted to talk about in this commentary was the wall. I know you guys might be thinking the what now? Is this his weird abbreviation for something or a metaphor? And yes, guys, it is my little metaphor for, that's weird to say, for the zombie wall and how you, for example, when I hit round 50, it was the first 2 weeks that I started playing zombies. I hit round 50 or 49, 50. And I hit the wall hard. You get to it, and basically what it is, you start playing and you start going through these thoughts, and you're thinking, because obviously it's just repetitive. You run the same circle, you run the same route every time, and it starts blurring together, and you start passing rounds without even noticing, because you're just doing it as a loop, and you're so set in your ways that you don't even notice. So I eventually started thinking to myself while I was playing. I didn't notice I was going through rounds, but and you don't die as well, which is quite weird. I guess that's just because your skill alone takes you through without even noticing. But anyway, yes, I was playing and I was kind of thinking to myself, like, what's the point? Why am I doing this? And I used to think it on World at War, but on this there's even more of a chance of doing it, mainly because there's no solo records on the leaderboards. For example, if you set a score of around 50, you won't get on the leaderboards if you're a solo player. I don't get that. But for some reason you have to be playing co-op to go on it, which I think is kind of stupid. And we all know what a lot of people do. If you guys don't, how to get a high leaderboard score: you get a good zombies player, aka me, maybe you, depending on how good you are, and get a friend to jump in. They can leave their PS3 on or Xbox, whatever console you play, doesn't really matter. They can stay there, just leave their controller, go about their daily business, and you just play on your own. And every time they will spawn at the starting area near the switch, and from there on out, they'll just get down straight away with the zombie. What? Don't even know what I just said then. They will get down straight away by the zombie, and or whatever, a crowd. That crowd will then come to you, and you can start running the route as normal. The highest on PS3 I've seen is 95. I've not seen one round over 100 yet, so I don't know if people just think it's a bit too long to go to that sort of round, but I definitely think I can reach round 100 on Kino. When you hit 50, you kind of think, all this work, and now I've got to do it all again. So it's a little tedious, a little boring, but it feels kind of worth it at the end. I mean, one thing I'm always telling myself is, say I'm at round 15, I'll be like, come on, 5 more rounds, 5 more rounds. And when you see that nice whole 10 digit, you're like, yes. And then I kind of hit, like, say I'm on round 40, I'll go for 43. And then I'll hit 43, and I'm like, okay, come on, 50, 50, 50, let's go, 7 more rounds. But then my mind starts thinking, like, okay, you're trying to trick yourself here, Jamie, and it really ain't working. It's just, what are you doing? And eventually, like, say round 55, and you're gonna think, listen, I guess you're gonna tell yourself to go to round 60, ain't you? And you just know what you're gonna do with yourself, and it's just like, oh god, what am I doing? And what you can see right here, guys, is the little route I kind of take, and I kind of mess up now and again. I was just kind of screwing about at the start and spraying into crowds for days, and I like using the PM63 at this round, mainly because it's quite weak, and if I could have a gun that shoots pellet guns, I would use it, because you can get, the weaker the gun, the more points you can get into the more bullets you can get into a zombie, the more points you can get out of that zombie, and the longer it can go on. To give you guys a strong example, I've been wanting to say this actually. On Call of the Dead, you can go up to at round 38 or 39 I was on, and if you shoot I was using the AK-74U, and double tap everything out, the whole shebang. I was spraying into a crowd for around about 40 minutes. I got 120,000 points off one crowd, so off one round, sorry. So you can imagine, when you're at round 99, you're gonna get like 200,000. That's why I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a round 100 video going about, and I think it's a bit of I don't know if it's a glitch or something that he's done and then carried on from there, but I don't think it's real. I know you guys might be thinking, oh, troll, troll, but really, guys, I don't think it's legit. Mainly because at round 100, he had 300,000 points or 300,000 points, 806 or something like that. Ridiculous. I don't know what he had, but he had just over 300,000. And the crazy thing is, at round 37 or 36, I had 300,000, and like I said, I was getting 120,000 points per round. I was at round 39. I had 500,000 overall. I had 600,000, and the thing that gets me is people could say, "Oh, he was using traps," or I felt if he was playing Kino, I could understand, but there's no traps in Call of the Dead. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing to waste your money on apart from perks and using the box. If he used the box, I don't know. So I would imagine at round, at round 100, I could have 2 million points in reserve. If you guys don't know, reserve is the points at the bottom. So for example, mine's 21330 right now. So that's my reserve. I would have 2 million points, and unless he's used the box 2,000 times, I don't think he's. I don't know. I just don't think it's legit. I know that might be wrong or mean of me to say it, but you guys can tell me what you think in the comments if you have seen it or if you haven't. Just going off the statistics I've told you, tell me what you think if you do think it's possible. Personally, I don't. There's also another round on Ascension where they get the same guys at round 100, so I don't know. And also, Call of the Dead takes a long time. It was taking me 40 minutes a round, and the guy was using an AK only. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but other than that, guys, I'm going to carry this on actually in the next commentary. Other than that, guys, if you could follow the link to my channel at the end, thank you for watching, and peace out.